Alright. Today I'm gonna make some shepherd's pie. In order just to speed things up just a bit, I'm gonna start boiling some water right away. Alright. Alright, some water on max. Alrighty. And now we're going to want to get some potatoes. Alrighty. Knife. Alrighty. And the pot. Alrighty. See here. Alright. Now, not in this video, but I would make another one another time. This will just go to the chickens for now, but if I was to wash the potato, I would turn this into potato chips pretty much. A little sour cream and onion to dip in. It tastes just fine. No waste. Feeding them to the chicken though, I guess, comes back out as an egg, so no waste again there. A little bit of different taste for them. Alright. Just trying to go quickly here. Not waste too much, but try to make let's say stuff in record time, but not take my time wasting here and there. Alright. Almost finished here. Alright, last one. It looks like I might want one more potato. Yeah, I'm gonna get one more potato. One more. More potato. Now I'm going to cube them up or dice them, whichever way you want to think about it. Alrighty. Right. Now chop and chop. The smaller you chop them up, the faster they will cook. So, as I'm trying to do this a little quick, I'm not going to have too big of a chunk here. Alright. show you here in a second. And chop up a few smaller. That's a pretty big. That's a pretty big piece right there. No, I don't have the world's biggest hands, so I guess you can tell against a paring knife blade. But that's even big, so I have no problem on chopping anything. There. Alright, now I'm gonna. Oh, where's the kitty? I'll wash the potatoes up. Right. And now I'm just switching here. Take the hot water, I've already got started there. Pour it on in. Put it back on here. Switch over to here now. Put you in max also, so I got both burners on max. This one is just boiling. Right, I'm gonna take my potato peels for now. Put them aside for the chickens later. Alright. Alrighty. Now I'm gonna grab my ground beef. I always have mine divided up into small portions, just to make it simple on myself. And you can always add many portions together. So I'm going to put a little bit of water in there. Ooh, a little more. Got about a centimeter. That's what you're looking for. Like I say, my piece of my ground beef isn't generally that big. The cats know the word for ground beef, and they know the container it comes in, so they're circling like vultures. Because usually I'll have it thawed out if I'm thinking about it way ahead of time, but I'm trying to make videos that are showing how you can make something quick without having to sit there and remember to defrost or this, that, just basic common stuff. Alright, so we got these in here now. Okay, the peels for the chickens can go in that bowl for now. There we go. And rinse the lid. Alright, I'll put that in there. We will want an onion. Grab an onion. Alrighty. There. I grab myself a knife for chopping and my cutting board. Alright. So I'll bring this over real quick again. I just throw this all out to the chickens at the same time. They pick through the meaty stuff of the onion that's left if they want it. Ain't gonna harm them. Nice. Here. Alright, nice. Put this aside. Alright. Trying to stay out of the camera's way too at the same time, and also look to see if it's working. And trying to do two things and get that little slime skin on there. It still keeps it slippery, but say I'm not no professional. My goal is not to cut myself. Alright. Cut them any way you want. Try to keep your fingers the best you can out of the way. Don't want extra pieces of food in there. It might be edible, but yeah, I think that's small enough. Alright. Alright. That, put it in with my boom, 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 boom. Get myself a big spoon. Alright, chop up my meat. Always love the smell of onions and ground beef cooking. As soon as you throw the salt and pepper in, it really brightens up the smell too. It's just delicious. Actually put a little bit of salt first on the meat too. I'll thaw it a little more. And a little pepper. As much as you really like. Alright. Well, I think I'm done with the cutting board and the knife. Alright. Bum-ba-bum. Bum-ba-bum. Dum-da-dum-dum. Alright. There, meat's almost done. It's getting close. This is obviously there. There we go. Turn you down just a bit. Turn him down too. It's almost completely done. The upside to making your meat small too when you freeze it, no bigger than maybe what you would do a large burger patty, quarter pounder I guess or something. But that, mine are smaller than a quarter pound, but just because I don't need a burger that big. But I also don't need a lot of meat at one time in something. It doesn't take very much meat to do what you want. Alright, grab a fork. These potatoes should be nice. Alright. So now we got 1 and 2 both going down here. Alright. So what I think I'm going to do is switch these burners because I'm still doing stuff to him. And the potatoes are just doing their job. They don't take all that long generally. What else am I going to want? I got the potatoes. I know I need some corn still. Alright, he goes here. Alright, so corn is going to be very shortly. As soon as the meat's cooked and all broke up. I guess if you don't like onions, you don't have to put onions in, but I'm an onion person. Okay, I don't know how well I can get a view of this, but you know, it's to me what it looks like right there. Alright, pretty much all cooked. Right now, see if I flatten it all around in here. Probably have about just above that copper line there of onion and ground beef. Alright, he's doing good too. Alright, get some corn. Right. Some frozen corn, and now I put about as much as I got meat and onion in there. Close, just a little less though. Put about the same. Alright. There we go. Then I mix that up. Oh. I think I want a little more than that even. I put some more. Like my corn. There we go. That's more like it. Alright, now, there wasn't much water left when the meat was pretty much done. Close. But now with the frozen corn, it's going to redisperse a little water in here. So, put him back on. Alright, let's give the potatoes a little pokey poke. Alright. Alright. Gonna need milk. So I'm gonna need my milk container, I guess. Alright, milk container here. Alright. There, I got my milk ready. Oh, potatoes here in the boil. Ready. Milk's ready. Alright, take a little gander in here again. Nice. Alright. Now, just want to make sure that that corn is cooked real good. Now, where's a little spoon? Taste the corn, see if it's salty enough, sweet, what? So I can put a lot of this in there. Alright. There's about a teaspoon there. That's including what I had earlier. Alright, about a teaspoon and a half, I guess. And I want some more pepper in here myself. Alright. And too shabby, not too shabby. The thing with a potato is you poke into it, not all the way through, so you cut it in half, but if you poke a potato and it doesn't stay on your fork when you lift it back up, it's pretty much cooked. I'll try to pick up a potato here. Well, they just kind of crumble because they're almost cooked. This one I guess is a little more. Okay, see how it just kind of slips off there? Doesn't have very much poke. I don't know what you would call that, grab when you poke it. So I'd say just a few more minutes on the potatoes here anyways. Now what I'm trying to do with this is now I'm not probably going to need this anymore. I'm going to raise it a little more, get just a little hotter. So now I'm going to try to cook the juice out, I guess. I should say that the ground beef I use is extra lean, so it doesn't have a lot of fat already. That's why I put water in when I'm cooking it. You know, I guess some people would put in oil or something. In the margarine containers that I pack my meat in the freezer in aren't even my containers. They're just containers from a neighbor that I reuse. They use a lot of margarine and things like that. Alright. So, just trying to cook off the juice. See if I can scoop some juice up here so I can show you what I'm talking about. There isn't much, but see there's just a little bit of juice left in there. So, what I try to do is like a donut, take away from the middle, add to the sides because that's where with a burner the cooking is. So you can see the water will bubble towards the middle and you'll always see that you still got a little in there. Then you just mix it all back together again to make sure everything's always getting coated nicely and you don't burn nothing. Alright, potatoes are trying to pick one up, just don't want to grab. Oh, yeah, still got one there, see? A little longer, but almost done. Now, I don't know if you can hear the pan, it's cooking quite a bit more here, so I'm actually going to drop. There's very, very little juice left. So I'm going to put it right down to minimum. I want it to still be cooking, but there'll be more steam created when I put the potatoes on top. Alright, a little donut hole to see. Alright, now I can shut him off. I'm going to need my butter, milk, and a potato peeler. Alright, I'm going to heat it all to one side right now. See, there's just a dash of juice in there left. Maybe turn it up a hair higher still. Not much. Alright. So now See, she's nice in here. I'm going to flatten her out the best I can everywhere. And now, I'm quite certain this is done. I'm going to strain it. Okay, over to here. Alright, so now not to burn myself, be careful with the steam if you try. I'm going to hold it against the actual sink so I'm not floating in the air. And now it's light, you can do that. You can see I just left a crack with the edge of the there. A couple times. Alright. Now, because I have a ceramic counter, I don't mind actually putting this on. You're going to want to put, a lot of people would start mashing first, but I'd rather grab a little piece of butter with the masher itself. I guess I should move that out of this way. So I'm just going to, with the masher itself, grab a, I don't know, for what I have about there, maybe about a little over a tablespoon, tablespoon and a half. I don't know, I'm not much of a buttery guy. Tablespoon, tablespoon and a half. Put that back like that. I'm going to shut that like this, give it a little shake, and let the margarine melt. Margarine, what am I saying? Just because I'm looking at this margarine container here. The butter, this is a butter, salted butter by the way. I don't often add, buy the unsalted. Alright, the meat's looking nice, almost no juice at all. Alright, now I'm going to take this. There, the butter's almost super soft anyways. See, it's almost melted. Now, squish, squish here. Mash, mash, depending how you want to think about it. Now, if you, in a circle, try to move after you get everything broken up, try to move in a circular. Okay. Now some milk. It's homogenized milk. Oh, I guess I should. You can't see it there. Not very much. It depends how, I guess, creamy or milky, I guess you like your potatoes. I don't like my potatoes too thin at all when I'm doing them shepherd's pie style. Mostly because I like ketchup on my shepherd's pie, so, or gravy sometimes too. And that will make it a little more runny, so. And that's about good there. Put that back in the fridge. Alright. Also with potatoes, you always want to wash that potato masher very quickly because it starts to stick on there. It's not really good. So now the stove by now is cool enough to slip that back on. Look at my meat. There's no juice. I can tilt it and see that no juice is coming out now. So what I'm going to really do is let it get up real, not too hot, but just put on medium real quick. Get her there. And I'm gonna grab another big spoon. Not too big, but you know, not a regular tablespoon. Alright, you hear that it's warming up in here. I'm going to try a piece of corn real quick. Well, I guess I'm not poking potatoes anymore. So. Nope. Nice sweet corn. A little bit of salt in there. Nice. Add a little to my plate when I get it. Alright. I don't even think I'll have to add salt at all today. That's just a perfect one. Okay, now I'm going to turn this back down to the medium. And I'm going to start to scoop these potatoes into here. I'm going to not let them drop so they don't destroy my meat structure that's nice and equal everywhere at the bottom. Alright. Shepherd's pie. Okay. Now this is one of these things you want to let sit for just a little while. There you go. There you go. Shut them off. Alright. Alrighty. I guess I'm going to do some dishes over here real quick while that still sits. Alrighty. Grab up a few things here. Alright. A little soapy pad there. Potatoes. Right. Do the mash. Okay, we still need the big spoon again though. Tiandubord. Put that to the back. Chickens. Alright. Yep, okay, don't need that and that. Mashed potatoes are delicious. Okay. Now I need this. Dry that out. Nice. Dum-ba-dum-bum. Bum-ba-bum. bum bum. There. Oh, him. This little spoon either. Alrighty. Ta-dum-dum. Oh, I guess I'm over here now. Oh, no more. Move away. Alright. Oh, all I need is a plate. Fork already. All right. Scoop her out. There. There. Just like that. Tasty. Wow. Doesn't even need ketchup or gravy tonight. That's just so good. Alright. That's a simple shepherd's pie. And that's it for today.